the farm. Why? It is because of good management. And good management ranges, from the kind of variety you picked to plant. And now this is in terms of, the technology, the new technology of the clonal, which means clonal coffee is very tolerant to coffee root disease as compared to the traditional Robusta coffee. So that is a beauty. And now, having selected good varieties, good clones, and he has gone ahead to manage his farm very well. That's why he has not lost as many plants as other farmers have done.
Here we are intercropping bananas and coffee, and you can see how good the crops are. The bananas are so big and the coffee is so good. The yield is first class.
A strategic coffee farmer must not only rely on coffee alone. A strategic coffee farmer must consider other enterprises. For example, the bananas within the coffee farm, they are compatible. There is compatibility, so there is no reason why a farmer should have only coffee on that farm. Should intercrop with other enterprises. In a way, this is a mitigation measure, not only for prices, good prices for coffee, but also for food security. So we are encouraging, however small it may be, it could be on a small scale. You might not be like a Mr. Mulindwa. No, if you could have 200 coffee plants and you are looking after them very well, and within the same farm you could have 100 banana plants, you can have about 20 pigs to look after. There still, you as a coffee farmer, you will be doing far, far, far better than a coffee farmer who is only looking after coffee.
For every 8 plants of coffee, we have one plant of matoke. And that helps create the shade, and the coffee will not affect the matoke doesn't affect the coffee, negatively. Tobacco wastes from BAT, and we put them here, as you see here, to control nematodes and to add nitrogen and other minerals to the soil. This helps this plant, this sucker, to...
The advantage of the tobacco waste over the regular, what I would call the regular mulch that we have always used, is that this has, it provides multi-purpose in terms of providing nutrients such as nitrogen when they decompose, but again they also repel insects which could actually affect the plant, such as even nematodes. They cannot easily come over here. Even snakes cannot easily come over here. Snakes are dangerous to our workers. So it is also in a way a control for safety and health of our workers.
Ekitu limisa amatooke, emwanyi, mu ngeri ng'eno, oluusi amatooke tegaba ku muwendo mulungi. bw'otunda amatooke. Kakati nga season eno emmwanyi zigenda kuggwako. Naye mbadde mmanyidde okufuna ssente mu mmwanyi. Kati ntunda ku matooke gange. Nensigala nga nkyaliwo era nga bw'ondaba. Kuba omwezi ntunda amatooke 8. Luli mbadde nfuna ensawo z'emmwanyi nyinza okufuna ensawo 2. Kati mu period eyo nga sirina matooke ntunda ku mmwanyi. Era nandisabye abantu bannayuganda bannange tuleme kulima kintu kimu. Bwe kigwa akatale naawe ofuna ebizibu. I have planted 500 mutuba trees. It's not only for shade. We want to get back close. You see? We want to get back close. See, this size is about, we're about to get back close from this one. And you know the value of back cloth. So here we get the shade. We shall be getting back cloth every year from this mutuba. And, I think that is again integration of...
That is it.
You see all these mitubas, we have 500 of them. Get back cloth, that is 500 pieces of back cloth every year from here. We are starting to intercrop again with pawpaws. And right now we are getting about 200 pawpaws a week. We sell some at 1,000 per pawpaw, then the rest we use as a family.
Mr. Mulindwa is doing exactly what NUCAFE is promoting, which means that coffee here is an entry point. It is an umbrella commodity. Now he brings in bananas, he brings in piggery, he brings in, as you have seen, avocado over there. He is doing agroforestry. What does that mean? This farmer is trying to diversify, what we would call horizontal diversification. By doing that, this is in a way a price risk management for any of the commodities whose price may fall at any one time. 2, what we want Mr. Mulindwa to do together with the rest of the farmers is also to integrate vertically. That is the value addition into later instant coffee. This is a long-term strategy for NUCAFE, but step by step, short to medium and long term, this is what we are supposed to do. Mr. Mulindwa will move away from selling Chiboko to selling FHU, which is Kase in Uganda, and from FHU he will do sorting and grading and sell graded coffee in screens of 18, 15, 12. Those different screens or grades fetch different monies. Then from graded coffee he will move into roasted and ground coffee. This is what we want to do, and this is where we need government to help us. That if there is an opportunity to install a processing plant in the country, coffee farmers must have ownership. The moment farmers have ownership in complex products like instant coffee, that's the end of poverty.
Era emmwanyi eziva ewa mwami Ssembuusi wano, emmwanyi za mutindo, screen yazo eri waggulu, screen 18 yesingamu kumpi obungi.
We are in a transformation period whereby we are transforming our coffee farmers who have been subsistence coffee farmers to business-oriented coffee farmers. In other words, we are professionalizing coffee farming. What do I mean here? What I mean is that we have been, depending on nature for quite some time, and we will continue. But again, we need to take advantage of the nature, such that you don't wait for the rain in order for your coffee tree, for your coffee farm to receive the necessary moisture in the soil. So if you have a nearby, stream, make sure that you take advantage of that stream. And then you can have water for irrigation. This is what it is all about. Professionalizing coffee farming is that you are able to plant your coffee in straight line. Check. Such that if it is time even for you to create a way through, you are taking your inputs, then you are able to pass through. This is professionalizing coffee farming. You know at what time you are supposed to apply the chemicals, you know at what time you are supposed to apply fertilizers. You have a schedule of your activities. You have a record of your activities. Bookkeeping is very, very important. So we start now to see a new generation of coffee farmers. This is what NUCAFE is all about. We are trying to take the farmer all the way from the farm to where the consumer is. We must close this gap, this wide gap. We must close it. It must be as short as possible. By doing that, the farmer is getting more money. By doing that, the farmer is able to negotiate for a better price. In other words, the farmer is realizing ownership over the coffee within the coffee value chain and is negotiating with the other players on the same table.